here we are, back with Open Challenge number 2. I'm just continuing setting up my first battle against the Sakura. We really want to attack use. It's the first system we're going to try to take. It's a nice system because it's in a nebula, so we won't have the disadvantage of shields. We are lacking shield tech, and the Sakura are at class 3. It won't help them here. It's a nice system also because it's the only one so far I've seen with a wormhole, so it's easy to jump out of the nebula via Nect. And it sets up an entry for taking more planets of the Sakura Empire. Sakura are the only ones in the game that are repulsive, so I'm not able to set up treaties with them. You know, these opponents, the Alkari and the Cylon together give me 50 BC per turn and 50 research points per turn, so you know, I really want to preserve that as long as I can. Of course it helps them as well, but I think the relative benefit is larger for me because my research is really challenged. We have just hired a new leader, Captain Nile. He's a weaponry, that's why I wanted to have him. Attack bonus of all ships in the fleet by 15. He's also commando, which helps us with our ground invasion. We are at minus food. Need to fix food there. Almost finished our heavy D. I don't think we need soil enrichment here that fast. So we're trying not to farm here on this ultra rich world. Then this is abundance. And this can go like so. Attacking Alien Management Center helps us suppress conquered populations. Support ship is almost done. Okay, let's throw in a bit of these fun ships, the Harriers. I like Harriers. These guys will take 2 and 4 turns to finish, so that's nice. It's still usable. Can we do one more? No, that's taking too long. Maybe we can do a little fun destroyer ship. We have plenty of command points after all now. Let's see. Fusion beam maybe? Or just 2 interceptors? Computers, you don't need to fit computers when you have ships with only interceptors, but it does help with your ship initiative. Initiative rating is also decided by your beam offense. So if I increase it by 50 for the computer here, it helps for the ships to move first or earlier in the ranking. Let's build a Raphael, just for fun. Can afford it 6 turns, 5, okay, 5 turns. So that's gonna be our fleet. I'll be moving this one, the last batch of ships that will move to Fomalhaut is going to be with the flagship A, because it has the navigator, so it will be the fastest one. and catch up with other ships that are already moving to position. Let's say hi. There's no spies. So there's the Alien Management Center. Now we can go for stock exchange. Again at -1 food. Need to fix that. Okay. Finish the star base. Biospheres. Oh, here's our first Harrier. Interceptors only. Here's another Harrier and a Rafale. I'm going to design yet another ship. So yeah, this is not a scout. So we call that a runner. It has a computer. And it will have a shield. No, it will not have a shield. It will be completely empty. I think it's a little bit of an exploit to use such a ship against the AI, but hey, I'm used to it. So we're going to build 2 of these. They have 100 beam defense. Great. I'm not gonna put battle pods. It will increase the beam defense and the speed even more actually, and I think that's buggy to say the least. So I won't do that. But here's our runner. I'm gonna build 3 of those. Let's look at the graphs. Well, Sakura are kind of, they're kind of plateauing as well. I'm plateauing as well here. You see, these are a couple of new colonies happening, and biospheres are happening. Alkari are really not expanding. Buildings. Alkari are starting to lagging. Fleets. You see, I'm catching up with fleets. Really good. And technology is pretty poor. But let's hope that won't ruin our plans, our little scheme. Starbase was finished here. Biospheres, MED. That's our runner. Dira. Battle station, ground batteries, fight a garrison. 3 battleships, 2 cruisers. Okay. We arrive at Dira system. Okay, we've seen most of the... We've seen all the other systems, in fact. Let's go back to this Mars radiated abundant world. Support ship. So how are we doing now? We have 7 command points left. Actually we have a surplus of money. Nah, can't fix that. So what are we doing now? There's 1 Raphael coming, there's a runner coming, so that's 3 command points. So that means we have 4 command points left. I might want to do more transport ships. There's our flagship B. So what are we waiting for now? We're waiting for transports, and that's it. I think once these 2 are arriving at Profuse, we should move the fleet to Fomalhaut and just go for it. I don't want to wait any longer. So I'll just finish these transport ships, but they will be like in a second wave of ships. Oh, there's 1 runner here. I need to have the runner. 1 runner, yeah. At Sente. And Sente is here. Finished missile base. Wow, great. That was a good investment. We don't even have a star base. That's going to be our stock exchange. Actually, I'm really happy with our economy and the way how it turns out, because the beginning of the game was quite tough. New colonies took a long time to build. We now have an actual empire that can produce ships. So that's good. We have 4 command points left. Of course we won't get our stock exchange because, you know, why? go. Increases revenues earned on the planet by 100%. Astro University is very tempting, but I do want to go for a stabilizer first. Finish biospheres. You can go and build yourself something. Let's see about this stock exchange. We'll sort by population. So the maximum population, highest populations are above now, at the top, 14 here. Stock exchange. I won't be building stock exchange everywhere right away. I think I will want to have it here as well, but I'll do it after the heavy D. Okay, actually this means I won't so I'm not going to build any stock exchange. Well, I'm going to build one stock exchange immediately. That actually says that I did this tech a little bit too early, because once you finish such an important tech, you should be building it on at least 50% of your worlds right away. And the fact that I'm not doing that either says I'm making a bad decision now, a poor decision, or I'm attacking the stock exchange a little bit too fast. I don't want this actually. Let's swap this. How does it look? Okay, so now we have 2. Well, this is 3 turns, but okay. Okay. So this is only a transport, so this means I'll be moving my fleet now to Lear. So then we grab those other ships and then move to Formelhout. So, you know, a battle will finally happen. I bring you the wisdom of the glorious Emperor Vorit Zri. They like stock exchange. Of course they do. Well, okay. I like spaceports. How about the Cylon? Do they like stock exchange? No, they don't like stock exchange. They already have it probably. Yeah, they do have it. So it's a good deal with the Akari. It's a bit weird to trade a spaceport for a stock exchange, but why not? Actually, I'll put it here. It's only 80 compared to 150. Gain some benefits from that spaceport. We have -1 food again, we need to fix it. Spaceport will be done next turn. Let's look at Profugus 4. We have 12 taxes collected from 12 population, obviously. Next turn will be at 13. We have 2 for morale bonus, 4 for a leader bonus because we have this nice Gnolem guy sitting here. And we have 10%, well, 9 BC, which is 10% from taxes. So a bit of this industry is shaven off. You'll see that here actually. That 9 is minus 9 here, tax from industry. So it lowers our actual production. Actually, for that planet, nano-disassemblers is becoming attractive as well to counter the pollution effects. And Terrans are coming again. Hopefully not to me. No. No, not to me. So where are they coming then? We can't see them. There's an Alkari fleet. Are they at war? I hope you're not ruining my plans here. Yeah, they are at war with the Sakra. Oh, they have a Terran planet now. They've been terraforming. This colony ship, transport ship. Oh, the Sakra are going to invade Alkari, huh? Well, the Alkari are my friends. Need a freighter fleet. Biospheres. Here's our main fleet now. Going to Fomalhaut. 3 turns. Here's our anti-grav harness. Plus 10 to ground combat rating. And we're really gonna need that for a fight against the Sakra. We also have the inertial stabilizer. We expanded the description here a little bit because it not only adds 50 to ship's beam defense, it also adds 25 to the missile evasion rating of the ship. That was not in the original description. I'm going to fight the garrison now because it's 400 research points is quite acceptable now. Sakra and Alkari are at peace, okay. Are they now? So let's look at a ship with shields, for example Knight 2. So we now have 10 extra space because class 1 shield is 40 base space now. Which means we can afford some extra guns in here. And that becomes Knight number 3. And we have the Harrier. So all the other ships have no shields. High Council has convened again. Sauron and myself, like before. Silence abstain. Alkari vote for me again, 5 votes. 26 out of 52, so they're at 50%. They have gone down slightly relatively. I have 13 votes now. I've kind of grown relatively to the others, and I will abstain. Galactic scanners have picked up a crystal life form traveling at warp speed into our galaxy. It's not known where it will attack first. Oh dear. Where is it then? So it's not coming to me, is it? It's not coming to me. So I can't see where it is, but it's not coming to me, so that's good. Let's say hello. One more heavy will be finished in 3 turns. Rich, ultra rich. They're all in full production now. Here's another rich. To have it on full production too. I want to have a stock exchange there. That's our fighter garrison. Let's quickly pick this augmented engines. Oh. Why are you doing this? I was framed. Sakra have been spying on them. Actually, when they come to you with a message, the trade treaty is no more, it means that all treaties are cancelled, not just a trade treaty, which is quite heavy actually. They are wary now. It might mean that their next step will be to invade our outpost right here. How's this planet doing? And how is MOO2 doing? Okay, we have 3 battleships, 2 cruisers, 1 destroyer and a couple of small ships. I'll not be taking flagship C, but I'll be taking flagship B and A. Here they are, a couple of runners and a shitload of transports. 1, 2, 8 transports, and we'll attack. So I'm gonna put a cut here again, and then we'll see about the battle in the next episode.